Hey there everybody, this is Missy with Magnificent Method, and I'm coming here today and not giving any free advice. It's not going to be Free Advice Friday, it's going to be the haters were right Wednesday, right? How funny is that? So I've gotten some feedback recently that said, you're not all that, and if you've ever seen my Who Does She Think She Is video, people please refer directly to that after this because it's a fantastic video. But my haters were right. I'm not a lot of things that I like to be yet. I'm not finished with my doctoral degree yet, but I'm on my way. I sometimes have to act as if to get through situations that I'm not comfortable in. It's totally true. I have shitty days where I cry and I throw tantrums and everything's not cool and it's not kosher and I act a fool, I made notes so I can be really thorough. You're welcome, right? Okay. I'm a total work in progress. I never stop. And so when I'm 70, I'm not going to be who I want to be. When I'm 94, I'm not going to be who I want to be. I'm never going to be done. I'm always going to be in pursuit of what my goals are, I have had major health concerns. I have had major heartbreak. These things happen. I'm a human being, right? I'm not trying to put on a facade of perfection because that's not real. That's not obtainable even, okay? But don't get it twisted, right? So I don't think that I'm better than anybody else. I know actually that I'm not better than anybody else, but I'm not less than anybody else either. And so if you follow the same spiritual practices as I do, I know that I have divinity within me, and I let that divinity shine through. And sometimes when I can't handle things that are going on, I give it to God, and I let it go, and it seems to work itself out, So I'm not in total control 100% of the time. I'm not, on a perfect diet 100% of the time, but I don't give up. And so if I have a shitty day, I pick myself up. I have a support group of people who wholly enrich me, who don't mind to help me up when I skin my knees, I will say I'm not a guru, but I am a guide, and so I have had a ton of life experience. I have had this really kind of weird and esoteric education that allows me to navigate through certain situations more fluidly, but I will say I have to work really, really fucking hard for what I have. Sleep is my friend for sure, and when I get a chance to sleep, please believe that I'm sleeping because I'm in school and I work full time and I do this and I'm a mom and I have a romantic partner and I have a family that I need to be engaged in, and I'm sure that you have all of these things too, and if you do, then you fully understand. But my point is that I'm constantly striving. I'm constantly pushing. How can I improve from yesterday? And it's not that yesterday I thought that I was bad or imperfect or less. It's just that I know that these teeny little baby steps push me all the way through my life. And so you consider a decade ago when I started on this journey, if I would have stayed in that place and I wouldn't have pushed myself, and if I would have had a bad day and I would have just given up, I wouldn't be anywhere. I wouldn't have a master's degree. I wouldn't have, my beautiful children. I wouldn't have my beautiful family. It wouldn't be nearly as wonderful as it is. I wouldn't have a gratitude practice. I wouldn't have a spiritual practice that truly enriched me. And so I want you to look into your life for a moment. Put me to the side, right? I'm done talking about me. Look at yourself for a moment and look at where you can be your own guru. And so oftentimes I have a ton of incredible spiritual teachers. I have a ton of incredible minds that surround me that I can go to as advisors for help when I need it. But most often, my most brilliant inspiration comes from within, and it comes from divinity within. And so how are you going within? Are you looking without to grab something? Don't idolize people. Don't do that. And so don't idolize me for sure, because I'm in no way perfect, right? I just know some things that other people don't know. But when I don't know things, I go to other people and I ask for help too. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, but there is something wrong with this kind of Western society's approach to what perfection is, because it doesn't exist. And so we know that when we see models on magazines or we see people on Twitter that are in bikinis, oftentimes they're surgically altered, or Photoshop alters them. I'm a real person, and I'm sitting here and I'm telling you that your dreams are achievable. What you want is achievable. You just have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to get up with tears streaming down your face and get back to the grind again. You have to be willing to care for yourself like you care for no other person. You put yourself first even before your children, which some people don't agree with. But if mommy ain't happy, right? If mommy's not cared for, there's no way the children can be cared for. So take care of yourselves. The haters were right. I'm not perfect, but I'm persistent, right? I don't give up. So if you want to learn more about how to not be perfect, but to be persistent and to chase after your goals and be in hot pursuit of what you want, hit me up. Okay, so this is Missy, The Magnificent Method. Please hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. Also, you can check me out at themagnificentmethod.guru. Thanks for your time, everybody. Have a great morning. Bye.